they're going to be tough again in a year from now.
And I was going to say it's going to be another battle probably with the same three that are battling for the top spot in the Apollo this year.
That's
next
right.
year.
That's true. Robinson counters with their normal starting lineup. Kirk Lowry, number 13, the 6'1 senior, and Tyson Schnitker, number 30, a 6'1 junior at the guard spots. Forward, number 21, Jared Whipke, 6'3 senior, and Nick Brooks, number 44, 6'5 junior, and in the middle, Chris Brooks, number 42, a 6'3 senior. Coach Gillespie's got him so far with a 16-2 record, 3-2 in conference play. And the next 6 weeks are going to be pretty important, aren't they? Regional seedings hit today in the pairings, and their number 1 seed play the winner of the Lawrenceville Oblong game.
The number 1 seed in the Paris Regional is Paris.
Right.
And those two will meet in the first round of the sectional.
Number 1 seed in Flora is Flora, and number 1 in St. Anthony is St. Anthony. So that may be the way it finishes up.
But I wouldn't let anything get past T-Town, so... These two teams have met twice already. Maroons losing up at Paris on a last-second shot as our power went out. You remember that, Jim?
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was the eventful ball game, and I forgot about that.
And then the Maroons came back to win the Charleston tournament by beating Paris. And rubber game of the match.
You want to talk about officials, Shaw?
Okay. That looks familiar. Terry Andrews from Bridgeport, Eddie Gardner from Lawrenceville, and Tim Leasty from Lawrenceville. If you take Leasty out and put Schnitker in, you've got the officials for last year's Class A championship game in Peoria.
So the tip got away from him, yeah. Tip got away from him, and I think that's going to be Paris ball as we get things not started off quite right.
We're going to explain the possession arrow here.
Yeah. So it's out of bounds to Paris as the tip went out of bounds, last touch by a Robinson Maroon. Inbounds back out front. Tyson Schnitker draws Vilk.
5-second count.
A good job on defense by Schnitker, and the turnover will give it back to the Maroons. Now the Maroons will have their first chance.
Dwayne, Jim and I were talking. I haven't seen Tim Leasty officiate. Used to be a good basketball player for the Lawrenceville Indians.
He's been working with Terry Nidd all year long.
Maroons with their first possession. Knocked out of bounds by Becker. Maroons will keep it. Just underway here in Robinson. Return match with the Paris Tigers. No score so far. Schnitker with it out front. Goes underneath to Nick Brooks. Nick underneath. That was blocked by Ogle, and a foul's going to be called on Adam Ogle. Adam Ogle, a 6'8 junior, drew the foul against Nick Brooks. They'll be meeting each other again next year, as you guys talked about, so they're going to get to know each other real well.
I think that's one of the things that the Maroons have got to do is pound it inside and maybe take Ogle out of the game. He got in foul trouble up at Paris, but they never did go right after him to take him out of the ball game. So see if they change their strategy a little bit tonight.
Nick's 1 out of 2, 1-0 score here with the Maroons taking the lead as we get things going. Barry Falk brings it across the timeline. Kirk Lowry draws him as they give it over to Vilk down underneath the Ogle. Ogle slips it back out front to Becker. Becker shots off the rim, no good.
Saved it.
And the Tigers keep it. Ogle on the outside, looks for help. Gets it down underneath the Dosh. TJ on the turnaround, and he's fouled. On the floor, Jared Whipke.
Jared Whipke with a foul, his first team foul.
Out of bounds, Tigers. Vilk with it out front. Schnitker on him. Nick blocked. Partially blocked as Vilk gets a shot off by Nick Brooks. Long pass.
Ooh, just about threaded the needle. Paris saves it.
Yep. Nick, whoops. Got a jump ball call. And unhappy call by the...
Ludex is not happy at all.
Well, Brooks went over the top of, who was it, Gosh on the floor?
Yeah. Gosh didn't like it, and he came up with his elbows flying.
Maroons have got it anyway. As a result, that's Chris Brooks with it out front.
And it's still 1-0.
Lowry, back out to Chris. Snitker with it. Looks inside. Paris in his zone. And the Maroons just patiently keep it outside. Make him come out of that. Whipke down in the corner to Lowry. Tips back to Nick Brooks. Nick from 10 feet on the turnaround won't go. Ogle controls the rebound. Here come the Tigers. Falk will bring it across the line as Kirk Lowry picks him up. We played 2 minutes, still 1-0 Maroons lead. Cross court and batted away out of bounds by Snitker. That's one of those pass intended for Vilks and falls incomplete.
This battle underneath the basket between Dosh and Whipke is pretty good. Dosh has got about 100 pounds on Whipke.
Yeah, Dosh is a big guy. They don't list the weight on the charts, but they put him in at 6'3".
And Jared's not small.
Ogle uses his body, in trouble, no whistle, outside, long three, won't go. Rebound, Snitker comes away with it. They're letting him play. Maroons down in a hurry. Still 1-0. Maroons lead on the free throw by Nick Brooks. Cross court to Lowry. Lowry's about due for a three. Chris Brooks is going to put it up. Long rebound out in Nick's hands. Nick looks for help, gives to Chris. Chris in the lane, dumps off to Whipke.
Nice
Whipke's got it. Nice job. Big assist to Chris Brooks. Jared Whipke with a basket, 3-0 Maroons.
I don't know how long Whipke was in the lane, but it just took a long time.
Can't worry about that.
No.
Belk with the ball out front, gives to Falk. Now over in the corner to Becker. They go inside to Dosh, back to Becker. CJ puts up a three. Won't go. Lowry with the rebound. Snitker pulls it back out front. 3-0 Maroons lead. Chris Brooks in the corner, inside to Nick. Nick has it knocked away. Dosh comes up with it. Careful, guys. Dosh brings it down, almost traveled. Gives it over to Vilk. Vilk up off the glass, won't go. Body's on the floor, no whistle. Tyson Snitker with it.
He's going to the hole.
They're back here.
Right here on 42.
42 on a hold. It's going to be Maroons ball.
Wait.
That's C.J. Becker.
Yeah, he had him wrapped up there. Pretty good.
I guess we're going to have to start looking at the officials' faces. When it turns red, we know they're trying to blow the whistle.
Yeah. Full house, a lot of noise tonight. 3-0, Maroons lead it. We've played almost 4 minutes. There's a 3-second call. I don't know who was in there, but somebody was.
I think it was Nick Brooks.
3-0 Maroons. Played 4 minutes of the ball game, and the Tigers haven't scored. Maroons have got a free throw and a field goal. Barry Fall guarded by Lowry. Over to Dosh, down in the corner. Becker goes inside to Ogle. Ogle is smothered, but he gets the hook shot away, and they score. At 3:50, the Tigers get their first bucket. 3-2, Maroons lead. Brooks, wide open, Whipke, got it. Nice job. Chris Brooks got it to a wide open Whipke underneath. Almost swiped away from Dosh. Vilk with it out front. Snitker's on in. 3-2 the score, Maroons by 1. Adam Ogle looks for help. Inside to Dosh, and Dosh is fouled on the floor, and I think Whipke's going to
Whipke.
get
Number
it.
2
He's the
on
only
Jared
one.
Whipke in the second team foul.
Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services and is proud to back the Maroons in tonight's game. Good luck, Maroons, from Union Planters Bank in Robinson. Member FDIC.
Brad Lackemeyer and Kent Tedford come in the game for the Maroons as
good block from behind.
Whipke and Lowry go to the bench. Third shot finally goes in. Dosh gets the credit for that one. 5-4. Maroons by 1. Tedford. Out to Chris Brooks. Over to Tyson. Snicker cross court to Kent Tedford. Back to Brooks. Paris stays in the zone. Tyson goes for 3. Long shot. Missed everything. Pulled down by Becker. Falk will bring it across the line. Tedford will pick him up. Adam Ogle out front to Vilk. Vilk's 3. Won't go. Rebound. Brad Lackameyer. And Chris Brooks will take it down. Tedford and Brooks play catch. Inside to Nick. Nick in the lane, puts up a little shot, won't go. Tedford with the rebound.
Nice job.
Kid Tedford got good position, put her back for the basket. 7-4 Maroons lead. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Falk. Ogle from 15. Long rebound, picked up by Kent Tedford. Snicker with it out front. In the corner to Kent Tedford. Back out to Tyson. Now Chris Brooks with 1.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Inside to Lackameyer. Back to Chris. Chris for 3. Not quite. Rebound. Becker. Down in a hurry with Vilk at the top of the key. Gives it off to Dosh. Dosh for 3. TJ's shot's no good. Lackameyer finally controls it. Gives it to Snicker. Down to Nick Brooks and off the glass. Nice pass. Nick Brooks got down in a hurry. 9-4 Maroons lead it.
He kind of snuck around Dosh there and caught him a little bit off guard.
Got a timeout call by the Paris Tigers. Looks like a short one.
We'd like to remind you that Rural King supplies your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear. Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes plus Northerner boots by Service and the Closs insulated boots. That's at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
And for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Well, it's 9-4. We got 1 minute and a second to go in the first quarter. Now, she's been banging on both sides. I hope they stay consistent. That's going to be the key.
I think if they tighten it up, they'll tighten it up on both ends. But right now, as long as they're playing hard, but they're not playing. I don't want to say dirty.
No, it's just been physical. That's all. Adam Vilk with it out front for the Tigers. Ogle sets a screen. They go in, tries to go inside on the pick and roll. Brad Lackameyer comes out of there with it. Ogle was a little slow getting inside. And the Maroons come back with it. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Lowry and Whipke back in the ballgame for the Maroons. Inside to Nick. Nick goes out to, Jared Whipke missed it on that. There went a body. That was Lowry. Brooks comes out with it. Nick puts it up and in. I'm not sure the ball got tipped around, but Nick got control of it. 15 seconds. 11-4. Under 10. Tigers are going to go for the last shot. It's going to go to Barry Falk. Gets it away. No good. Got a foul called. C.J. Becker's the guilty party. On the rebound, there's no time showing on the clock when the whistle blows.
Well, I didn't hear the horn.
I don't think it's gone off yet, has it? Right at the buzzer.
It's going to be Paris ball out of bounds.
Explain the possession out on
because of the tip going clear out of bounds.
Yeah, but what about the foul?
No, but it should have been Robinson possession after the foul.
Does that negate it at the end of the quarter? Stolen by Nick Brooks, loses it back to Barry Falk. Falk goes up to the basket, won't go. Brooks with the rebound. Nick's going to take it down the floor, gives it to Whipke in the corner. Jared back out to Nick. Nick drives, gives to Chris. Chris will set the offense. Tyson Snitker with it. Second quarter, 11-4 Maroons. Nick was standing on the line. Paris ball.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service, accounting, and auditing. That's Kemper CPA Group in Robinson.
Full court pressure by the Maroons.
The Maroons really played some defense here in the first quarter, Jim. I mean, they have really contested the shots.
Well, 2 field goals is all that the Tigers got out of that first quarter. There's Falk with the shot for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Tyson Snitker saves it, gives it to Chris Brooks. Tyson get up there amongst the big ones, can he?
Maroons with a 13-7 advantage on the boards.
Inside to Nick. Come back out to Lowry. Cross court to Snitker. Now Chris Brooks with it. Into Jared Whipke. Tigers staying with his own defense. So Tyson just backs it up, says, come get it. Lowry. Lowry again, he's about due. I'm waiting for him to put it up. Nick's shot's no good. Rebound Adam Ogle. Tigers will bring it back. Falk will bring it across the line, works against Lowry. Ogle sets the screen. Falk takes the shot into the hands of Nick Brooks. Nick tries to go to Lowry. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Maroons ball. We played about almost 2 minutes in the second quarter. It's kind of like the first quarter, no score in there. It's 11-4, and that's what it was at the end of the first quarter. Lowry with it out front.
Maroons being very patient on offense and playing tenacious defense.
Little alley-oop pass to Nick Brooks, and it goes out of bounds. Paris ball. That's a turnover for the Maroons.
This portion of the broadcast was brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate and the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Eat, Milk Duds, Sicklets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson.
Lindley with it out on the key. He came in for the Tigers for Dosh at the quarter break. Turnaround by Vilk. In and out, won't go. Nick Brooks gives to Chris. Well, the Tigers have had a lid on the bucket.
But it hasn't been too wide open for the Maroons either, Jim.
Tyson Snitker for 3. Buries it. 14-4. And that's the first score here in the second quarter. We played about almost 3 minutes, about 2 3/4. Vilk gives it to Falk in the corner. Barry's 3 is good. Let him warm up, and he'll get him back in the ball game real quick. 14-7 now, Maroons.
Now everybody knows how streaky Falk is.
Tyson with it. Chris Brooks. Lowry goes to Nick. Nick back out to Chris and around to Tyson. Nice pass into Jared Whipke, but he has to bring it back out. Lowry on the wing. Nick from 18. Won't go. Rebounds tipped. Out of bounds. Going to be Paris ball. Into the ball game for the Maroons as Kent Tedford and Brad Lockemeyer checks back in. Nick Brooks and Kirk Lowry will get a breather. 14-7 Maroons lead it here in the second quarter. 4:26 to go in the half. Tedford on Barry Falk. Ogle on the drive. Won't go. Rebound into the hands of Lackameyer.
Did you see how high Tyson was?
He can get up there. Tedford, cross court to Whipke. Back out to Chris Brooks. Jared and Chris play catch. Now Snitker. Jared Whipke. Tyson thought about it. Kent looks around, goes to Whipke, gets it back. Tyson drives, hands to Whipke. Back out to Tyson. Tigers pretty content to stay in that zone. Maroons say that's okay. Come get it. Tyson for three. Bingo. 2 in a row for Tyson Snitker. 17-7. A 10-point lead for the Maroons. From the top of the key, a three, and he's got it. Adam Vilk. 17-10. Snitker into Lackameyer. Nice pass to Jarrett. Whipke puts it through. Good assist from Lackameyer. 19-10. Maroons on top.
Brad had good presence there. They collapsed on him, and he found Whipke cutting towards the basket.
Into Ogle. Ogle off the glass. Won't go. Tipped away. Saved and out of bounds. Snitker comes out with it. I don't know who was. There was three of them in the corner, and we were blocked out by the balcony. Out of the corners, Whipke won't go. Ogle and Lackameyer go for the rebound. Who got called?
Lackameyer
got the foul. His first, third team foul.
First Robinson Savings Bank is proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. First Robinson Savings Bank is ready to take care of your financial needs. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, a real community bank.
Get your green tickets ready. We'll put the number here in this ball.
2:18 to go here in the half. 19-10. Maroons lead it by 9.
More amazing, Jim. 3-3 on fouls. Has anybody shot a free throw?
No.
Yeah, Nick Brooks one for 2.
Right.
And that was the first point of the ball game.
Yeah.
Falk, top of the key, drives the lane. Gets in trouble.
He walked.
Drug a foot. Turnover will give it back to the Maroons.
Man to man.
Maroons will keep it. 1:58 to go in the half. Snitker will bring it in, gives to Chris Brooks, and back out front to Lowry. Now Snitker will have it. Gets it back again. Good screen by Lackameyer. Snitker with it again. 1:40 to go in the half. Try to bring him out of the zone. Nice pass underneath.
Oh, he missed it.
He put it back. Still got it. One more time, Nick. Finally draws the foul.
It slipped out of his hand as he went up.
He was so wide open, and Snitker just shot a rope in there to him.
Adam Ogle drew the foul, his second. Fourth team foul. It's been Dick Brooks' second trip to the line. He's 1 for 2 so far. Going to shoot 2 more.
Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, now serving Crawford County and the surrounding area with authorized Hewlett-Packard laser printer service. For all your warranty and non-warranty repair, give Charlie Incorporated CI Systems a call at 618-546-5442. Located at 1214 North Allen in Robinson, serving Crawford County and the surrounding area for over 24 years.
Got that one, make it 21-10. TJ Dosh back in the ballgame for the Tigers, and Adam Ogle's out with his 2 fouls.
Nice job by Chris Brooks.
Steal. Lackameyer got away with a step, I think. Boy, drive, didn't get it. Nick Brooks fights for it underneath. It's going to stay Maroon ball.
Green ticket number 784.
Nick's having a hard time hanging on to the ball tonight.
Last 4 digits of 77401.
21-10, Maroons up by 11 here. 1:12 to go in the half. Get it in, there you go. Lowry with it. Brooks. And the Tigers now have gone man, or at least Vilk is chasing Snitker around.
Hershey Chocolate in Robinson is proud to be part of Crawford County and pleased to support the students of the community in their youth activities. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson. Minute to go. Maroons on top, 21-10.
Tyson, a little short jumper, got it.
And the scoreboard
Just went out. Well, instead of lighting the board up, he put it out. They got her back. It should be 23-10 with Snitker's field goal.
I'm concerned about the time.
Time should be about right.
Yeah, that's about
We
right.
were right at a minute. And the only thing that's wrong is the score. Tyson put up the little short jumper. And it should be 23-10. 21 was
There
off
it
of,
is.
there we go.
Yeah.
Was off Nick Brooks' free throw. Lackameyer comes out. Who went in? Whipke or Lowry?
Don't know, but we're under a minute. Maroons on top by 13, and the starting 5 are back in there here for this last minute of play in this big Apollo Conference game.
Big pick.
Falk gets down underneath, doesn't get the shot. Vilk puts it up and in. Let's see if they count it.
I think they have to, don't they?
Got the basket. Adam Vilk will go to the line to shoot one.
I think that was on Lowry, wasn't it?
Lowry's foul, yes.
23-12. Adam a chance to bring the Tigers to within 10. And he does. 23-13. Maroons will probably hold for one shot. Under 40 seconds to go here in the half. Tigers finally shifted into a man defense. Snitker. Nobody, there we go. Now we're counting.
Terry told him you got to get closer.
10 seconds. We're under 10. Maroons will run the offense. Snitker in the lane, puts up the shot.
What a shot. Oh, what a shot. Oh.
Tyson off balance. When you're hot, you're hot. Woo! He slipped that one right through and then hit the floor and slid clear to the sidelines. 25-13 here at the end of the first half with the Maroons on top.
The next time you need tires, go to Maryland.
Because these two teams will play in different regionals. Possibility of meeting later on is certainly there. It's going to be Maroons ball as we start the second half. The original 5 on the floor for the Maroons with Snitker, Chris and Nick Brooks, Lowry, and Whipke. There's Nick Brooks from about 10 feet, gets the field goal, 27-13.
See if Paris warms up a little bit here in the second half from the outside, Jim. Maroons really put it on him.
Tigers start with their original 5. They go inside to Dosh. Over to Ogle. Adam puts it up. Blocked from behind by Nick Brooks. Tyson Snitker picks up the loose ball. Maroons have got it back. Tyson out front, guarded by Falk. Now Nick Brooks with it. Gives to brother Chris. Inside to Nick on the turnaround. Works hard. Gets the shot. No good. Tipped away
again with a foul.
Jared's the only one that's got a foul call in tonight.
His third.
Anybody else?
One each on Lowry and Lackameyer.
They're just picking on Jared. Paris ball, full court pressure. Falk gets it in.
There's a good matchup here with Falk and Lowry.
Vilk with it. Inside Ogle. Drives, charge. Jared Whipke had position. Well, a good job. Jared kind of sneaked in there, blocked the baseline off. And Nick Brooks was working against Ogle. Ogle made the spin move and ran right into Whipke.
That's the third foul on the big guy, too.
Double team, gets it back to Jared. Jared down in the corner to Chris. Back out front to Snitker. Falk hanging all over him. Tyson in the lane, puts up the short jumper. Comes up short, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Silk and Satin Bridal Shop is now at their new location at the west side of the square where the Vogue used to be. They're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson, now located on the west side of the square.
Tyson shot off the back of the rim. What is he, about 50% free throw shooter?
Thought he was a lot better than that, but he hasn't. Tell you what, after he shot that air ball, woke him up because he didn't miss a shot until that free throw right there. So.
3 in a row from outside. He got that one, 28-13, Maroons up. Falk across the line. Down to Vilk in the corner. He looks inside, comes back out with it. Drives the lane, gives it off. Becker's shot, C.J. Becker. Give him 3. 28-16. Dash is on Chris Brooks. Paris with a man-to-man now. Played most of the first half in his zone. Here's Chris. Dumps it inside to Whipke. He has to get rid of it. Back out to Nick Brooks. Nick for 3. Long rebound out. Whipke's got it. Now to Snitker. He pulls it back out front. Tyson works against Falk. Screen set by Nick. Chris Brooks inside to Nick. Loose ball out of bounds. Who's going to get it?
That should be Paris ball because it went off a dam.
28-16, Maroons lead here in the third quarter.
Good play by Ogle there, Dwayne.
Falk works against Lowry. Kirk doesn't give him much. Oops.
Little hand check.
That was the easiest, least foul we've seen tonight. Let's not start this now. Let's see, what have we done? We've played less than 3 minutes, and we've had 4 fouls called already here in the quarter. We never had a bonus situation in the first half, did we?
No.
Vilk gives to Falk. Now to Ogle in the corner. Dosh on the drive. Ogle keeps it. And finally a foul called against Nick Brooks.
He fouled him with his chin, I think. Ogle had the ball high and his elbows wide.
Brad Lackemeyer checks in the ball game for Jared Whitby. Is that the right one? Yeah, the right one comes out.
That was the first foul on Nick Brooks.
Vilk with it. Inside to Dosh. Back out to Becker. CJ shots long. Rebound. Lowry. Maroons push it down. Here comes Chris on the drive. Up off the glass dot. Chris Brooks with a bucket. 30-16. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Chris had him all turned around, and he just took a nice little jumper off the glass.
Falk from 15. Doesn't get it to roll. Lost it out of bounds.
Brooks and Snitker both had the rebound, but it went
out.
Went to the bleachers.
Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services and is proud to keep back the Maroon in tonight's game. Good luck, Maroons, from Union Planters Bank in Robinson, member FDIC.
In and out, Vilk shot. Rebound Snitker. Maroons push it in a hurry. Pass is a little high to Nick, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Paris ball. It's just Nick Brooks has had a rough night tonight. It's been one of these evenings where you haven't quite got into the flow. The passes haven't been quite there. The shot's been off a little bit. Vilk pass down to Dosh. Dosh, uncontested turnaround, and he got that one. Don't leave him open. 30-18, Maroons lead by 12. Kent Tedford to Chris Brooks. Chris drives the baseline. Dumps it off to Lackemeyer. Brad on the turnaround. Got it. Nice job.
Did a little double pump up in midair, and Ogle, which has 3 fouls, couldn't do much with it.
32-18, Maroons lead. Becker on the drive. Nobody even got in his way. 32-20.
Great move around Chris Brooks, and he had the baseline.
Snitker in the lane, gives it off to Nick Brooks. Inside to Brad. Brad puts it up and in, but no basket. He was fouled on the floor.
That's going to be T.J. Dosh, his first. Third team foul.
For quality tires at the right price, go to Marathon Tire. Marathon Tire has Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. See Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson. You'll get the best deal in tires. Marathon Tire, your complete car care center.
Nick Brooks, outside, puts up the 18. Got it. 34-20. Maroons up by 14 with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. There goes Vilk on the drive, hands it off to Becker. Becker tries the baseline, bumped out of bounds, lost the ball. Lowry picked it up, and here come the Maroons. No whistle. Lackameyer back to Lowry. Kirk in the lane, on the floor. Loose ball, bang, crash. Maroons keep it.
Lackameyer.
Oh! Foul will go against Dosh. Ball didn't fall, and Brad will be at the line to shoot two.
Jim, Brad Lackamayer's a load under there tonight.
He is.
They're having a real hard time matching up with him, and Paris is going to call a 30-second timeout. 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Maroons on top by 14.
Mr. Leasty's getting counsel from Coach Ludix.
Well, Ludix couldn't say any words that Mr. Leasty hadn't heard since he was under Ron Felling.
Did you see that article in the paper where the coach at Johnston City, guy named Kyle Peebles, remember?
Oh, yes, from Quincy.
Yeah. Every player in the team turned in their uniform. They had to suspend him. They were concerned. The players were upset because of verbal abuse.
I get a lot of verbal abuse.
You turned in your uniform yet?
No, don't have one to turn in really, but
it didn't. The article never did say what their record was.
And
whether they're winners or losers.
Yeah. Brad missed his first shot. He'll have another one. Yeah, you always wonder what's behind the scenes when you see something like that. There's usually something back there we don't know about. 34-20. Brad's second shot's up and good. Make it 35-20.
There's a lot of things we don't know.
You betcha. Becker with the ball out front. Let's see. We've made some changes around in the Paris lineup. Matt Lindley, number 40, is back in there.
Lindley, 6'5", junior.
What's they going to throw the basketball back, or are they just going to keep it in there?
I think they lost it. They're looking for it at one of the bleachers. Where'd it go? Now they got it.
There, Laura Roach found it.
Paris ball. Vilk with it. Falk hasn't had a chance to have any open shots tonight at all. There's Vilk on the drive on the baseline. They dump it off right into the hands of Nick Brooks. Look out, Nick.
Here comes Nick.
Make it do good. There you go. Good job pulling up. He works the baseline. Tries to go to Lackameyer. Brad digs it up off the floor. Put it up and in. He got it.
That'll be Oval's fourth.
He draws the foul, count the bucket, and Brad's at the line. 35-20. The Maroons with a 15-point lead here.
It wasn't on Oval. That was on Vilk, his first.
Brad missed a shot. Ogle with a rebound. So Vilk will take it down.
First Paris rebound of the second half.
With 2:17 to go in the third quarter. Inside to Lindley. Couldn't find a handle. Lost a handle. Here comes Chris Brooks. Gives the pass to Nick. Becker got in the way. Made a great defensive move. And we've got a foul on...
That's going to be
Brad Lackameyer.
Who was down?
Brad Lackameyer. Second foul on Lackameyer. Fourth team foul. That's Vilk. He made the basket. We'll shoot one.
Did he make it?
Yes.
Ripke comes back in. Brad Lackameyer comes out. Let's see.
Brad Lackameyer had a great rotation in that.
Yeah, he's giving us some good minutes.
There.
Shot's good by Vilk. 37-23.
Went to the bench with 5 points, too. He had a good quarter.
Smith controls it out front with Falk on him. Screened by Whipke. Tyson jumps around. Off the glass, won't go. Tipped around. And let's see, foul's going to be on who? I thought he had 30.
I think it was
3, I guess.
Okay, must be Falk. Short. Watch. Oh, they're starting to square off up there now. It's getting a little out of hand. And, what'd they do?
Basket interference, goaltending, but I don't know who.
Well,
who gets the basket?
I don't either.
I'll give it to Vilk. He seems happy.
Okay. Things are a little out of hand here because did you see the Ogle and Chris Brooks, and then a couple of shots right down here.
Somebody's going to set a screen, and Chris Brooks is going to come through, and he's going to be laying on the ground. And Chris doesn't really care if he gets a foul or not because he's going to put his shoulder down. He almost did it to Ogle a while ago.
Snitker being bumped by Falk. No whistle. Inside. Now, where's the basket interference there?
Well, behind. For the basket, for the shot, I guess.
This might get interesting.
It's going to be. Let's see. Nick Brooks will be at the line.
Vilk got the foul. 7th team foul.
Minute 19 to go here in the third quarter.
Paris has cut it down a little bit to 12, Jim.
And now make it 13.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service, accounting, and auditing. That's Kemper CPA Group in Robinson.
Nick got them both. 39-25, Maroons lead. Well, they need to stay in shape. A little physical play here. Vilk and Snitker go at it. Ogle's getting ready for a screen. Becker looks underneath, gives it back to Vilk. Vilk in the lane. Foul on the floor.
Out front.
I bet they'll tighten it up a little bit now.
Nick Brooks, I think, got the foul.
Yes, his second, 5th team foul.
This last quarter may take a while. Lowry had a handful of shirt. Good block by Nick. However, was picked up by Ogle, put up and in. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 39-27 Maroons lead.
They've held Ogle to 4 points.
Here goes Chris. Drops it in to brother Nick. Puts it up and in. 41-27. Nice pass off from Chris to Nick. Let's see, Whipke.
It's going to be Lowry's third. 16 fouls.
I'm not sure.
Neither is Coach Ludeck. I don't know whether you have the same question or not.
No, I think we were probably looking at things differently. Vilk will put up a three, and Adam shot's no good. Whipped with a rebound. Maroons have got it. Becker's going after the ball. Down to Lowry. Kirk on the turnaround is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
And that's going to be a three on Adam Vilk.
It's going to be a free throw shooting contest in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The Silk and Satin Bridal Shop is ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week, 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. The Silk and Satin Bridal Shop is now located on the west side of the square in Robinson.
Lowry's shot's good. He'll have another one. Brad Lackemeyer, Kent Tedford check back in the ball game. Nick Brooks and Chris Brooks will both come out and get a breather. Probably a good time to give them a little rest here. Kirk Lowry's second shot. Got them both. 43-27. Falk takes it down against Lowry. Falk still with it out front. Runs the offense. He traveled.
I was going to say.
That was Becker as he come around the corner. Kind of spun his wheels there before he got the ball down. 4.8 seconds on the clock. Maroons ball. Ripke. Knocked back out of bounds by Falk. Maroons will keep it. Long pass down the court. Snitker slipped on the floor. Hope he didn't turn anything. Pass was down there. Tyson tried to pull up and feet just slipped right out from under. Paris ball, 2.3 seconds. Ball's in. Ogle tries to put up the shot. Into the quarter. 43-27 is the score. Maroons on top.
First Robinson Savings Bank is proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. First Robinson Savings Bank is ready to take care of your financial needs. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, a real community bank.
Don't forget the Royal King Supply is your winter weather headquarters. For Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service, and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all at Royal King Supply, located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
If you're looking for prompt, friendly service for your computers or printers, call Charlie Incorporated CI Systems. Their professional service staff can help you find that problem and fix it without any hassle. Just call them at 546-5442 or stop in at 1214 North Allen Street in Robinson.
Well, let's see. 8 fouls to 6. 43-27 Maroons lead. Couple more fouls. We're going to be in big-time bonus.
And I bet we have more than 2 fouls in the fourth quarter, Jim.
I bet this fourth quarter takes a while. Maroons will have, let's see. It'll be Paris possession as we start the fourth quarter. C.J. Becker will bring it in. Bounds gives to Falk. Down in the corner. Shots off, no good. Rebound in the hand of Nick Brooks. Kirk Lowry on the breakaway. Got it up and in. 47-27. 45-27. I'm sorry. Got excited. 18-point lead by the Maroons.
Hey, you just need new glasses.
Yes. I've got my old ones on.
Yeah, nice job by Brad Lackamore on the steal.
Oops.
We both said it.
I'm taking off. Mark Dalby gives it off to Becker. C.J. Becker with a 3. 45-30 now. Fourth quarter just underway. Maroons up by 15 over the Paris Tigers. Nick Brooks. Up and in. Nick will go to the line. Count the basket.
Jim, I think the floor is wet on both ends.
Something's wrong, yeah, because these guys are slipping here when they shouldn't be.
Everybody is really slipping up and down here, and
let's see. What are we talking about here?
Nick was adjusting his pants, and Tim Leasty fired the ball at him.
Nick's got the free throw. So he got the three-point play. 48-30, an 18-point lead by the Maroons. Dosh. Dalby gives it back out front to Becker. Becker on the drive gets it up and in. He's fouled, count the bucket. C.J. Becker, he's capable of getting things going.
Going to give it to Lackamore. That's his third.
Becker's a 5'10 junior. And he can do everything Barry Falk does. Except make free throws. Missed that one. Lackamore with a rebound. 48-32, Maroons lead. Snitker works against Falk. Nick Brooks inside to Chris. Nice job. Makes it look easy. Good defensive pressure by the Maroons. Falk gets it across the line. Becker again looks for help. The Dosh underneath the Ogle. Nice play. Count it. That was almost a little
continuation.
Hey. Whistle blew before he made the move.
Yep.
Adam Ogle at the line. Count the basket. He'll have one.
Lackamore with his fourth foul.
Adam Vilk checks in for the Tigers. Here comes Whipke and Kent Tedford in for the Maroons. Chris Brooks and Kirk Lowry will get a breather here with 6:22 to go in the ballgame.
Jim, for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire.
I'll do that.
For Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
15-point spread here. 50-35, Maroons lead. Nick, nice left-handed layup. Nick Brooks, nice drive. 52-35. Timeout call by the Tigers. He wants a full one.
You know, Jim, it hasn't been real flashy. They've just been real steady, methodical, and taking the opportunities. And really, the Maroons have dominated Paris.
Yes, they have.
And especially in the first half, the boards were theirs. Paris has warmed up a little bit here in the second half, and they're still down by 17 points, but every time they look like they're going to start a run, Maroons answer.
Still a 7-3 edge on the boards there.
Yeah, the Tigers really have never been in it scoring-wise. The first quarter, not much scoring at all. It was 11-4, I think. The half ended 25-13, so the Maroons have maintained a pretty commanding lead all evening. It's 52-35 here now with 6:05 to go in the ballgame.
Tomorrow night, the Maroons play Dietrich here.
Right here. Let's see, what is coming up in the future?
Well, they're off on Tuesday, and they got Mount Zion next Friday.
Then don't they go to the
Nashville Shootout on Saturday, right.
And next Friday night, we'll be at Lincoln Trail with the Crawford County Shrine game. Vilk. Down in the corner to Becker, inside to Ogle. Ogle makes his move. Powers his way to the bucket and scores. Nick Brooks with it. Whipke. Down to Kent Tedford. Back over to Snitker. Tyson for three. Got it. Give him three. Tyson Snitker. Another three. 55-37. Vilk almost loses it. Becker for three. C.J. Becker another three. 55-40. Tigers just kind of hanging around. Nick Brooks works against Ogle in the lane. A little spin move. Got it.
Get those Purdue guys like that down here.
Well, Nick hadn't had a chance to show much tonight. Barry Falk on a drive, count the basket. That was a nice play by Barry Falk. Put that up off the glass left-handed, and he'll go to the line.
He took Kent Tedford right to the hole, and Kent couldn't do much with him.
Kent was doing all he could do.
That's right.
And Falk went right in with it. Here comes Chris Brooks and Kirk Lowry back in the ballgame. Lackamore and Tedford are out. 57-42, Maroons lead.
It's been primarily Kirk Lowry on Barry Falk, but they've held him to 3 points so far tonight. 5 now after that basket.
6 with the free throw. Lowry can play defense. We watched him against Casey. Chris Brooks brings it across.
And I don't know what Ogle's been averaging, but he's still in single digits so far. 9 points.
He had a ton of points against us in the first game, didn't he, Dwayne?
And he scored big against Westville last Tuesday night, I think.
Falk is somewhere around 16 or 18 point average, I think. Foul's going to be on Ogle on the rebound.
His fourth. And the 10th team foul, so where it's going to be.
Double bonus.
Lots of free throws from now on.
Yeah, 9 on the other side.
Done.
Ogle's got a Maroon
Ogle's
timeout.
done a really good job after those 3 early fouls. He's held his own and just picks up his fourth now with 4:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Maroons on top by 14 and continue to hold that lead. Like to remind you that Rural King supplies your winter weather headquarters for Card insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service and Lacrosse insulated boots. That's at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
Well, after that Paris timeout, we're back on the floor. Nick Brooks will be at the line. 57-43, Maroons lead it. 4:31 to go in the ball game. There's one. Nick's been averaging a little over 22 points on the season. Rolled both of those in. Vilk with the ball for the Tigers. Works against Snitker. Good man-to-man defense by the Maroons. Falk with him. Puts up the shot. In and out. Won't go. Nick with the rebound. Brings it down by himself. Drops it off to Lowry. Yes. Nice job. Nick Brooks drew a crowd. Just dropped it off to Kirk Lowry, and Kirk put it in.
Maybe the most spectacular thing was the way he avoided taking a charge.
Rebound goes to the Maroons. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Stolen by Lindley. Tigers back. Vilk's got it. Looks for help. Gives to Falk. They go into Ogle. Ogle uses his body a lot. And they're going to give him 2 shots. I didn't think he'd started shooting yet.
That's 10th foul.
Oh, that's right. You keep forgetting that double bonus. That's sort of like the incomplete pass when you tuck.
Oh.
It's a fumble all the way.
Did you bring my Indiana-Illinois tickets tonight, or did you forget?
I got them for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. A2.
A2.
Well, let me tell you, I was in A section on Wednesday night and saw a heck of a game. So
you were in A section?
Yes.
Where were you at? In Rantoul?
No. Thomasboro.
61-45 Maroons. There's Snitker. Nice pass. Little reverse by Lowry. Won't go. Rebound picked out of there by Keltz. And Vilk with it.
Maroons still got to play smart here.
Vilk shot's no good. Whippy with the rebound. Maroons just need to take it easy. Let the clock run. Chris Brooks with it. Down to Nick. In and out of his hands and out of bounds. Stolen by Whipke as he picks up that loose ball, and Snitker will bring it down. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Into Whipke, into Chris Brooks, and Chris will just take it back out. Snitker. Down in the corner, Lowry. Nice pass through the hands of...
I think Nick wanted that one really bad.
Too bad. I mean, he wanted it too much, didn't he? Shots up, off, no good. Loose ball, let it go. It's going to be Paris ball. He got it back. Vilk with the save. T.J. Becker with the 3, won't go. Ogle with the rebound, loses it. On the floor, picked up by Nick Brooks. Gives to Whipke and now Chris Brooks, and we're down to about 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Kirk Lowry. Robinson just playing keep away right now. 61-45, they lead it. Whipke, Nick on the drive, puts up a left-handed hook. Won't go. Foul's going to go against Vilk, and Nick will be at the line.
No, it's Ogle.
Ogle?
It's his 5th.
Ogle? Okay. Well, they had the choice there, I guess.
Jim, these next 2 free throws by Nick Brooks is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Higgy, Milk Duds, Sicklets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson.
Nick's shot's a little hard.
Well, I wonder if the Purdue scout has gone home yet.
I don't know. He's sitting underneath us. Got that one. 62-45.
Probably in the next 6 weeks we'll see a few more of them.
Yeah. Offensive foul. Lowry got the position.
He just stayed right there and says, "Come at me."
Yeah. He did.
1:55 to go. Maroons on top by 17.
Lowry in the corner. They go inside to Nick. Nick got hammered by Becker.
It's almost as if they had a meeting and Paris has decided there will be no stuffs tonight.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
No jams tonight. They won't let him go to the basket.
Minute 41 on the clock. Grab one.
To view a complete listing of all Crawford County school sporting events, log on to CrawfordCountyClassified.com and click on the sports button. That's CrawfordCountyClassifieds.com.
Nick's got most of his to line tonight, hasn't he?
Well, he's got several there.
Kelts with the ball, gives off in the corner to Dalby. Dalby shot's no good. Whippy with a rebound, a minute and a half to go. 64-45. Pass got hammered loose on the floor. Anybody got it yet?
Jump ball.
Nick set on
that's probably Robinson's possession.
Head. Everybody up.
Here comes the...
Going to stop things now as we've got a new unit coming in for the Maroons, which will be Wakefield, Holmes, Hardiman, Shaner, and Lucas Taylor. Minute 22 on the clock. The Maroons have got a 19-point lead. Into J.B. Holmes. He's fouled immediately by Dosh.
No, timeout.
Nope, timeout. Well, maybe Robinson timeout. As they'll kind of organize the team, and you got it now.
Well,
you want me to doesn't that just burn you up?
The Silk and Satin Bridal Shop is now at their new location on the west side of the square where the Vogue used to be. They're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson, now located on the west side of the square.
Well, a few people are leaving, but we've had a full house tonight. A lot of people standing around. They've had, if you're a Maroon fan, you've watched a good ball game. If you're a Paris fan, why, you're probably not real happy right now because you're down 19 points.
It's hard to itch your ear.
Boy, when your ear itches, you're in trouble with these things, huh?
Jeff scratching for him? I hope he doesn't break out in a rag. You got to take your medicine, Sean?
No, I got it.
You got rid of that?
Got them all.
Into Hardiman. Kyle drives the lane, loses the handle, picked up by Taylor. Wakefield's got it now on the wing, back out to Lucas, to Chris. Inside, Chris puts up the shot, got it. Chris Wakefield with the bucket. 66-45, a 21-point lead. We're under a minute to go. And the Paris people are loading the bus. Becker for three. Won't go. Holmes with a rebound. JB gets it out to, stolen, but right back into the hands of Kyle Hardiman. Becker tried to pick his pocket. Referee got in the way. At least he got an assist, and it'll be Maroons ball out of bounds. Andrews talking to the cheerleaders. I think everybody's kind of... Hardiman drives against Kelts. Swiped by Vilk. Becker on the drive. Won't go. That'll frost you.
He should have just stuffed it.
Well, let's see. CJ's 5'10". I don't know. Nice save. Vilk's got it. Works against Shaner. Adam gets a shot up and in. 66-47. Hold it right there, because the time's going to run out. 66-47 is the final. The Maroons have beaten the Paris Tigers. Go for it.
Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life.